I miss you. Hello my friends and welcome back to Cassie's World. Long time no see is what it feels like to me. It is officially Thanksgiving week and I'm very excited to spend a chill sort of weekend together. I think you're already seeing some clips from yesterday. I took just like a very chill rot style day. I did walk to the park, I called my mom, I called my boyfriend who's already out of town for the holidays, and played a hell of a lot of Stardew Valley. I also got a friend in town for a workshop of one of her plays and I had to see my ex-boyfriend there. I did not interact with him. I avoided contact, but I did have to lay eyes on him and sit in the same room as him, and it weighed on me emotionally all day. I felt very liberated once the affair was over. So today we're gonna actually chit chat and spend some time together. I'm very excited. If you're new, hi, I'm Cassie. I'm a little congested right now. I just had a crazy sneeze attack. Not sure what's in the air today, but I definitely need to take some allergy medicine. I'm 27 years old. I live in New York City. I work in management for a coffee company here and I love documenting my life. It's been something that has been difficult for me to balance with the rest of my life in recent times, but I really love vlogging and checking in with you, giving my future self a little sneak peek into these magical years of my life. We're all riding the wave together and I'm very happy you're here. It's 8:30 on Tuesday, so it's my Sunday today. I work Wednesday through real Sunday and I'm meeting that aforementioned friend who's here for the workshop of her play at 11 for a little brunch at Beyond on the Upper West Side. I'm very excited to get a BLT with sweet potato fries. But in the meantime, I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a chill morning. Just keep taking care of the mentals because it's gonna be kind of a busy week. And then later this afternoon, we are going to organize my clothes. It's been tough around here lately. My closet is just not functioning the way I need it to, and I haven't taken the time to get my winter clothes out from under my bed yet. And it's definitely getting colder, so I just need to reassess my organizational system and see where we can take things, but that'll be after I go to lunch. So right now I've got my coffee and I'm gonna play my video game and just gotta take care of myself this weekend, bring you along for the ride. I'm very happy to have you. Happy you're here. And I just poured coffee all over myself. Okay, so that's where we're at. As you can see by the state of my closet, we're kind of in a state of maintaining things this weekend, both physically and mentally, spiritually, emotionally. And as you all know, one of the tools that I love to maintain things with is therapy. So shout out to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. I'm going to make myself presentable and I will let polished Cassie tell you a little bit more. We all know I am a seasonal depression sufferer, and this time of year it gets especially hard to force myself to socialize with people. I find myself just wanting to lay in my bed and kind of isolate and be in my own space, and that gets me really in my head. Therapy is definitely a tool for me that has been essential to just have like a weekly scheduled time where I'm going to interact with someone and really focus on talking through my experience of life. And since it's an appointment, I am dedicated to keeping it. BetterHelp makes it even easier because everything is online, so you don't even have to leave the comfort of your home. All the therapy resources are included with one flat monthly fee. You'll take a questionnaire that helps them find a therapist for you that fits your wants and needs, and in a couple days you'll be matched with someone who you can start scheduling weekly appointments with, of course. But there's also a text therapy feature, classes, there are support groups. There is a lot included here, so you can really workshop around and figure out what works best for you and what tools you need for your mental health. BetterHelp also accepts both HSA and FSA cards, which makes it even easier to prioritize your mental health. In 2024 alone, over 137,000 people use their FSA, HSA benefits for therapy, so make sure you check on those and use them before they expire. And of course, I'm not gonna leave you hanging without a discount code. BetterHelp and I would love to offer you 10% off your first month of therapy when you use my link, betterhelp.com/cassiepaulsenvlogs. Holiday season can get heavy, you guys. Social interactions carry so much more weight at this time of year. Emotions are running high, there's a lot of money involved, and since it's also dark outside at 4 p.m. this is also the most important time to take care of yourself. So click that link down below. Sending you lots of love, as always. I have a final load of laundry in the dryer, so that'll be done by the time I get back. All dressed and ready. I'm getting cozy though because we're just having a chill diner hang. While I'm out and about, I also need to get like disposable pie tins for some pies I'm gonna make for Thanksgiving over the next few days, and kumquats if I can find them for a pecan pie I'm making. But if I can't find kumquats, I need to get some kind of other citrus fruit. I have everything else. I need to check if I have nutmeg. But other than that, I have all my ingredients. I did my shopping a little early because I figured the grocery stores were gonna be crazy this week, and also I just have kind of a busy week. So anyways, first up is friend time, then shop time. We're gonna get all of my clothes out and organize everything, and then my life will be perfect. Let's head downtown. I'm so ready for this BLT. Ooh, it's gonna hit. Successfully obtained pie tins and kumquats. Kumquats at H Mart, everyone, if you need a kumquat. I also bought some incense because at the 99-cent store where I bought this, they had a $5 debit card minimum, so I needed to buy more things. And I burn a lot of incense, so I got frankincense and good fortune because I could always use a little good fortune. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, all I want to do is lay in my bed and play my video game, but I promised myself I would organize my clothes this month, and this is my last really day to do it. I'm gonna keep this promise to myself. It's about 2 o'clock right now. I have a call to do at 5:30, so I have 3.5 hours to really buckle down, do the hard thing, to take care of myself. My visit with my friend was lovely. It was great to catch up with her and just connect about being in our 20s and navigating life as best we can. It's not always easy out here, but it's always lovely to get to chat with a friend and just hear what she has to say about life and this life path we're all on. Okay. I am brave. I'm strong. I think my first course of action is going to be to take all of my clothes out from under my bed and put everything that's in the bins under my bed on my bed so I can just have a visual on everything. So that's step A. Let's hit it! So the primary issue with all of this is I don't really have a lot of floor space like I did at my last apartment to kind of like really look at everything. It's gonna be a little tight in here, but I think I'm gonna put my big suitcase in the hallway because this is what I'm gonna use to store things that I don't need for the next few seasons. I think I already have some of my summer dresses in here. This bin I think will need to stay somewhat accessible with some items, but we'll see. And I also have just this bin of random stuff like hats and swimsuit. That looks like a dress. I don't know. So you see why I need to get everything out at once. I just don't have a lot of space, which makes it tough. Okay, so now we sort. I have all these really lovely cloth masks left from COVID, which I don't feel like I'm gonna need again, but they're so nice and handmade it feels weird to get rid of them. I don't know. This might be a problem for Cassie leaving New York City in 5+ years. So everything's out from under my bed. I have tucked extra towels, swimsuits, hats, and those masks into this bigger bin that's kind of harder to get out from under my bed. So the idea is that that one won't need to be accessed as much. And I used to have a few of these smaller shoebox type boxes here, but I have condensed and relocated their contents so that I have more shelf space free up here. The shelves are kind of hard for me to reach, so like I can't really put stuff deep in there or stack it too high or it'll be difficult to get my clothes down. I think having more horizontal space will make that sorting process easier. So I think I actually might fold some of my sweaters and stack them up here along with my pants, which were already up there. I just need to organize them a little better. That's the next plan of attack. It's also hard to find a place to put you because my tripod takes up a lot of floor space. Okay, I've sorted through t-shirts and I've stored some t-shirts away. So this area is looking a little cleaner now. Now I think I need to sort through what is in my closet so that I can make some space so that I can see what we're working with here to try and fit my long sleeve t-shirts somewhere. I'm gonna go through my tank top drawer, which looks a little scary. I also have this drawer which I've been storing long sleeve shirts in, which I might need to reassess what I'm using this for. Underwear, workout shorts, I can also assess. I might be working with more room than I thought. And I still need to go through my PJ drawer too. Okay. Let's sort. Well everyone, as often happens when you put off a daunting task because you feel like it's gonna take forever, this daunting task took me 1 single hour. So, yay! But let me show you the state of things now. I should have shown you it before, although honestly, it didn't look that much different. It just felt a lot different because things weren't sorted as well, but the layout is the same. So these bins that'll be under my bed, this one has little feet on the bottom, so it's much harder to slide out from under my bed with this rug under my bed. So this has held many of my important things and has just been a pain to be getting out. So I put more like swimsuits, hats, summer PJs, t-shirts I don't wear as much, things like that I can still access easily, but I just don't need to as often. And this one has a smoother bottom, so it slides easier in and out from under my bed. I have all my long sleeve t-shirts and then some running bottoms like leggings and shorts. So this one will go over here so that it's very easy to get out. And this one might go over here because there's not as much space here to be pulling something out all the time. I've made a pile of clothes I'm going to offer to my friends / get rid of, and a bunch of summer dresses, tops, shorts, shoes, etc. in this suitcase for next spring, summer. My closet itself looks much the same. I've just organized things a little bit better. So I've got pants up here, sweatshirts I wear a lot, comfy bottoms and work bottoms, sweaters over here, and a few tops, and then some more tops over here, dresses and rompers. All my t-shirts are in these hanging shelves. Got my robes hanging on either side on command hooks. And then these drawers still have my underwear. I've got some long sleeve going out type tops, like smaller long sleeve tops here. I actually put my skirts in a drawer, so we'll see how this works for me. And then tank tops I just cleaned up a bit. This is still socks. I got my winter PJs out and I'm gonna wash some things too. I still need to slide everything under my bed, but for the most part I'm done. And it's 3 p.m. so I still have time to play my video game. Life is good, everyone. I considered starting my pie crusts today because they need to be kind of finished for me to make my pies tomorrow, but I blocked off a lot of time tomorrow evening for that, and I want to give myself some chill time this holiday week, so I think I'm gonna let myself game, and I'm very excited about it if I do say so myself. Also, I can't believe how long I put this task off, and it literally only took me an hour to do that. In my mind, I have so many clothes, and I do have too many clothes for the size of my closet. Obviously I'm storing stuff for different seasons, and even this current season under my bed. Everything's fine. Everything is just fine. I also have some laundry to fold and put away. I'll deal with that shortly. It is now 4:30. I have been playing my video game for an hour and a half, and I'm getting kind of hungry because all I ate today was BLT and sweet potato fries. Let's go. I have some ingredients to make a grilled cheese, and I have some leftover roasted red pepper tomato soup from Trader Joe's, so we're doing a cozy grilled cheese and tomato soup night. I don't remember if I explained this yet. I don't think that I did, but at 5:30 I am calling one of Kai's family friends. Kai's parents own some restaurants in Nashville and know restaurant people, and they have a family friend who has worked for multiple coffee companies. So as I'm kind of exploring career options for myself, Kai was like, you should talk to my family friend. So he made some time to call, and we are going to chit chat around 5:30. About an hour before that, and then hopefully I'll just start editing this video. It's my Sunday, so I need to sleep before too long. Don't worry, we're still hanging out for a little bit, and I need to fold this laundry, but I was just locked into my video game. There's so many mysteries. I feel like there's so much going on. There's so much to do in a day, and I'm sure I'm not even doing everything I should be doing, but also coulda, woulda, shoulda. I'm learning as I go. Make a grilled cheese and tomato soup. Ah! this fig butter for a Friendsgiving charcuterie board recently. I think I'm gonna put it on half of this grilled cheese. This is one of my favorite things to have in the autumn. I finished The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives season, so now I don't know what to watch. This was such a good season of TV. I feel bad for all these women. They're all dealing with such crazy traumas to break through in order to truly like communicate and care for one another. And I feel bad for all of them, but it's also really good TV. But I watched all of it, so I have to find something else to watch. Selling Sunset I finished. Love is Blind I finished. Might watch some How I Met Your Mother. Been thinking about that lately. And I know there's a new Selling the City coming, but I don't think it's ready yet. I'll have to see what's available. Don't worry everyone. There's more Selling the OC. I just love my reality TV, okay? Except I have no idea what's been happening, so I definitely need the recap.
The Oppenheimer Group has a reputation for having very high success.
I have decided that we are in fact making pie crust tonight. At least I'm going to prep the dough because it needs to chill either for 2 hours or overnight before baking, and then the shells have to cool completely before you can fill and make the pies. If I do my dough and chill it overnight, then bake as soon as I get home tomorrow, I think it's all gonna work out. We're gonna make some dough. I do not have pie weights, I do not have a food processor, and I do not have a rolling pin. So this is gonna be a really crafty pie process, but for now, we're just making dough. Cockroach. Please die. Please die. Okay. Did this thing. He pounced just as I put my hands in my butter. Okay, take two. Really? Yeah, I washed it down the sink. I do not have a rolling pin, but I do have a truly unruly. It's shockingly effective. Well everyone, I do believe myself to be addicted to Stardew Valley. I spent a lot of time yesterday playing it. I had a great conversation with that guy, got some good insight, and feel like I have a little bit of clarity and direction career-wise, so that's exciting. That I had heart to heart with my roomie, played Stardew Valley, and it took me forever to fall asleep last night. I turned my light off around 10, but I don't think I fell asleep until close to midnight, honestly. I was just thinking through all the stuff that's happening this week and got my pies to bake today after work. Work itself is gonna be a little weird, but I don't exactly have all the information yet because it's Wednesday and it's my Monday, so I haven't been at work the last 2 days. That is all irrelevant to you. I just wanted to say thank you for hanging out with me today. I'm sad that we don't get to finish my pies together, but rest assured there will be further updates on the pies. I'm very excited about them. I loved hanging out with you, and I'm really excited to get back to some more casual vlogs like this. I feel like I've been putting a lot of pressure on myself, and oh, there's a siren, and my battery's dying. a lot of pressure on myself as I've struggled to balance all the moving pieces of my life. I love hanging out with you, I love documenting my life, and this is an exciting season of life, and I want to make some memories and document some memories. I am going to do a variation of Vlogmas. I'm still kind of figuring out how often I'm going to upload. I'm going to vlog every day leading up to Christmas. The past few years I've uploaded every 3 days, but it might be like every 4 or 5 days this time around. A little more than every 7 days, but I just want to make it like fun and exciting and a creative project more than like a strict regimen. I do apologize if there is an inconsistency with the days I'm uploading, but at this current moment I am focusing on creativity and sending you lots of love and peace this holiday season. Hope you're having a great week. Wishing you lots of love for December, and I'll see you again very soon. Okay, bye.